Tired of feeling those negative thoughts over and over? Let's dive on to how you can turn them into positive thoughts and actually help you. Every relapse, every setback you have these negative thoughts. I won't be able to make it. I can't make it. I'm not good enough. I want you to stop having these. So this video will cover all of that. But before I'm actually talking about it, who am I? My name is Wesley, and my mission is to help prevent 1,000 men from killing themselves because of porn addiction. Literally getting to suicidal thoughts and killing themselves because of this porn addiction. These are my type of videos, and if that interests you, make sure you subscribe. Right now, we are in a war against the porn companies. I'm trying to shut all of these industries, and in order for us, for me, for all of us to win this war, we have to shut them all down. But in order for us to accomplish that goal, we have to free everyone from porn addiction. And it's okay if you don't want to free yourself, but don't prevent others from actually freeing themselves. And share this video with them so that they know that there is this war and they can finally free themselves from this porn addiction. And you, yes, even you right now, I want you free from this porn addiction. So these following words may impact you and may make you want to actually quit this porn addiction for good, for a lifetime. So if you're interested by that, just hear what's going next. I need you to visualize something right now. The future mother of your children. How do you want her to be? Their hair color, the eyes color, the body shape. How do you expect her to be? Now that you visualize all of this, I let you some time, but you can pause it, right? I don't expect of you to visualize your perfect woman in 5 seconds. But let's just say, do you think that this perfect girl that get lots and lots of messages every day from random boys, right? You know that okay girls get a lot of messages. So imagine a perfect woman, a 10 out of 10. You can expect her to get lots and lots of messages from guys every day. What makes you stand out? Certainly not your porn addiction, right? 95% of guys are addicted to porn. So the fact that you're also addicted to porn don't makes you stand out. And in fact, it lowers your testosterone, the hormone that actually attracts women. So what happens is that women have this kind of primal instinct. They know when you're having high and low testosterone. And really feminine women, the perfect women, are attracted by high testosterone guys. And these high testosterone guys don't fap, because fapping destroys your testosterone. You're actually releasing semen over semen every day over pixels of women on the internet. So that lowers your testosterone to a point where you're not even seen as the male alpha anymore. You're not even seen as someone strong and everything. You're just seen as one of many, as all the other guys that actually texting her and they're all scared to approach her. That goes in the same thing, right? You're scared of approaching women because of that low testosterone. When you're having high testosterone, you're not scared of going outside and cold approaching women, right? When you have shit tests from them, you're not scared of actually answering them. You're just playing it funny. You're there and answering all of it. You're going outside, you see a beautiful girl, you go straight out to her. That's where I am right now. And I wasn't always at that point. That's all because I finally quit this porn addiction for good. I want you to feel the same way before actually making the final decision. And what is the final decision? It's you deciding, do you want to stay free from this porn addiction, or do you want to get back into it because you feel like you have more inside of it? Right now, you're choosing to stay in this porn addiction, but you never felt the taste of not being in this porn addiction. The only thing you felt is being inside of it. So asking of you to make a choice right now with the brain that is addicted to porn isn't fair of myself. I want to free you, and once you have now an healthy brain and everything, now you're able to take a good decision for your life. And now you're able to choose if porn is important for you or if it's not important for you, right? You kind of follow me on that point, right? So for all of that, if something inside of this actually touches you and made you think like, yeah, I guess I relate to what he's saying right now, you might be interested by the first link down in the description. On that, I'll actually continue directly with the negative thoughts, negative reframing, and everything about all of that. In porn addiction recovery, you'll get a lot of negative thoughts. They're coming all from your fear, your past experiences, or a lot of the time from self-doubt. What happened is that you relapse. Maybe you went 2 to 3 weeks without fapping. That's great, right? That's really great progress. But you're not free for a lifetime at this point. You're just making it 2-3 weeks. It's still 3 weeks. I'm still glad that you're making it to this point. But you're not to day 90, right? You're not to this point right now. So you may relapse, and when you relapse, what are the thoughts that's coming? You feel guilty, you feel shameful, you have all these thoughts that keeps on going through your head. You were happy that you were finally trying to quit, but now that you relapsed, you know you have to start all over again. And now you think to yourself, oh, I'm never able to make it. I will never be able to make it. I'm not good enough. I'm not deserving the freedom. Like, I heard that sometimes. And that makes me real sad, because I know that everyone deserves to be free from this porn addiction, but not everyone thinks that they deserve to be free. So I have to change this mindset of you. This mindset that you don't deserve to be free. You deserve actually to be free. And I'll be there actually talking with you about this. But you have to first understand that in order for you to control these negative thoughts and finally erase them from, or at least limit them in your life, you have to first understand them, right? So I need you to actually take a time right now, pause the video and visualize this. Visualize yourself and the last negative thoughts that you had. Maybe the last relapse that you had. Think about it and think about the negative thoughts that came to your mind at this time. So pause the video right now and think about it. Okay, you pause the video, so now I can continue, right? A strategy that you can apply to actually reframe those thoughts, because you have multiple ways of actually managing them. But one that I like, not particularly, but it's just one that I use sometimes and I recommend to others, is reframing the thoughts. So instead of saying is like I'm so bad or things like that, you have to ask yourself and have some self-awareness in this. Ask yourself, is this thought actually based on facts? Like, am I actually that? So, for example, you think to yourself, oh, I'm so ugly. Am I actually ugly? Or is it just a bad thought, a negative thought that comes to my mind right now? Am I really that bad? Or, like, is it based on facts? I can't even make a hoop when I'm playing basketball, for example. Or sometimes I have it, but sometimes I don't have it. That doesn't make you bad, right? That just makes you average. Because the average are people that sometimes miss and sometimes successfully do it. Asking yourself, am I assuming the worst right now? Or am I just having a well-constructed idea? Because sometimes what happens is that people have a negative mind and they see life negatively. So having this vision of life negative makes every idea that comes a negative thought also. They all become negative because of your vision. So you have to ask yourself, what is my vision of life? Do I see life as, oh, everyone is going to die and I have such limited time, I'm not able to do what I want, things like that? Or are you seeing life instead as something that's meaningful to live? You have time to accomplish things, you have to actually enjoy your life and make the most out of it. That's two different types of thinking. And before actually reframing any thoughts, you have to first visualize what is your vision of life? What is your vision of things? Are you an optimist or a pessimist person? Then you have to actually shift your mindset. Now that you know what type of person you are, you kind of have a way to shift your mindset, and it can be by positive affirmations such as I am able to do it, I know I can do it, I am the best, things like that. these are positive affirmation, and over time they kind of anchor into your brain and makes you actually think that you are really that guy. So doing this is a way to shift your mindset, or just reframing. Instead of saying what you're saying, kind of change it a little bit and ask yourself, is it really what I'm thinking of myself? Is it really true what I'm saying right now? Or is it just a bad moment? I'll share with you a story of me when I was younger. I actually applied something that I was going to mention in this list, but I didn't know it at that time, right? I was playing basketball when I was young. I was the captain of the group, right? I was the leader, and when I was shooting, sometimes I was missing it. And I remember at this specific time I was 7 years old. No, I was 8 years old. At 8 years old, I was the captain of my basketball team, and I was missing some shots. All my years of living before that, I was actually negatively talking to myself. And at 8, I received a book. Yes, I was receiving books at 8. Yeah. I didn't have other things to do, so I was just reading. I loved reading when I was young. I still love reading, but like right now I'm talking about my memory when I was young. And it was a book about that, about the power of your words and the impact that it has on your life. And I was 8 reading that. Like, it can tell you how of an intellectual I became because of all the books that I read. But this one impacted me because I saw that what he was telling in this book, I don't remember the specific book, right? But what he was telling, I remember, sounded right to me. Sounded like something that makes sense and it's kind of logical. At this point, I remember actually trying to apply it in my life. And during this specific practice, I was shooting shot and I kept on telling myself I was not making them, right? I kept on telling myself, damn, I can't make it. I'm not good enough. And actually, every time that I went behind the line and it was my turn to shoot again, I was missing it. Now I'll go behind the line, wait, all the time that I'm waiting in the line, I'm saying to myself, damn, I'm so trash, what the fuck? And I can't make it, I need to make it, what happened? I'm so trash, I can't actually put the ball inside the basket. And what happened? I do the line, I miss again. And it's up until the point where I actually remember those words that I was reading in that book. At 8, right? At 8. I remember, oh shit, I'm reading this right now, the power of my words. And what happened? Big self-awareness moment. I actually think about my situation. Think, why am I saying all these negative things to myself? Like, I'm actually the one who's preventing himself from making it further into basket. So what happened? I was waiting in line. It takes like 3 minutes, I think, I don't know, I don't analyze the time at this point. I'm self-aware, but not at this point. Not at this, like, high. So I'm waiting like 3 minutes, and now it's my turn, and I shift this mindset. I don't have it, thing that happened, but what I think to myself is, okay, next time I got this. I will have it. I'll take 2 more seconds, but next time I have it. What happened? Next time I don't have it. Things that happen, right? I can have all of them. Now it's already been like 10 to 15 times in a row that I keep missing. So I keep on going behind the line and shooting and missing. But now my mindset is shift, and I missed quite a lot of times again, but the next time I got it. Now I'm happy, but I'm saying to myself, I keep the positive thinking. I'm thinking to myself, next time I'll got this. Next time I have it. Next time I have it. Even though I have it, I already know that the next time I'm going to have it again. What happened? I go in line and start playing with the ball, doing some tricks, whereas the moment before I was kind of sad and thinking that I'm not able to do anything. Now I'm happy. Yes, I just made one, but I'm happy because I know the next one I will get it. And what happened? I did 5 in a row. Good. This had an impact in my life. At 8, having 5 successful shot in a row where you just missed 15, that's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a big impact. And at this point, I actually remember telling myself, wow, this book is really impactful. And that's, I think, where my loves for book came from, because books are kind of 20 to 30 years of knowledge from people that are actually successful in their own business, in their own topics of life. So that's I think, where my love for books came from. And I want you to have this positive thinking also. You can see that if you relapse, but you're not thinking to yourself, oh, I'm a failure, I won't be able to do it. And instead you reframe these thoughts into something like, yeah, I wasn't able to continue this time, but at least I made it to 3 weeks. And next time I know that I will do 3 weeks and 1 day, just to be a bit above what I just did. You can see how this mindset, this positive mindset, will actually take you further. Because right now you're actually already thinking that you're going to go beyond what you already did, beyond your maximum. So you're going to surpass yourself. Whereas if you stay like you're right now, you're thinking, I won't ever be able to reach that point again because I can't quit. And what happened is that a loser's mindset makes a loser person. When you have a winner mindset, wins are attracted by you. And I learned this over my life as an experience. But I want you to I prevent yourself from actually learning it by yourself by telling you. I want you to realize this right now. Having a winner mindset makes the win your side. And if there's a war, anything right now, you're boxing against a person and the person is afraid of you, thinking he'll lose against you, and you think that you are going to win against this person, the battle isn't even started and you already won. All of that because of the mindset. Because who said that? David Goggins. As David Goggins says, it all starts with the mind. I don't know if it's a quote or something, but I know that David Goggins tells this a lot. It all starts with the mind. He's the perfect person to for you to realize this. Your mind is the initiator of every decision, everything that you're going to do in life. So if you think you're not able to do it, you won't be able to do it. There's no point in you actually trying if you already think that you're not winning. If you go and you have to run 5 miles and you think you're not able to run 5 miles, then there is no point in you forcing yourself to go and run that 5 miles because you already know that you won't be able to do it. So because of your loser's mindset, you're not able to reach that 5 miles. Whereas when I go outside running, I know that I will be able to do 10. They ask 5, but I'm able to do 10. So what happened? 5 seems like super easy, right? Because in my mind, I'm able to do 10. And if they were asking me to do 10, in my mind, I'm able to do 20. So what happened? At 10, it's like I'm not even half there, right? But now I'm finished. All because of my mindset. The mindset dictates your actions, and your actions dictates your reality. So you have to actually, first of all, take the good decisions and the good mindset. A mindset changes your life. Finally, being alone is hard, and having this positive mindset shift without someone to actually help you in this may be harder. What happens is that if you have someone in your family actually already having this positive mindset, it's way easier for you to just go ask them directly, hey, how are you doing this? What am I supposed to think in this situation? How would you reframe this thought? And things like that, right? Because he's right there next to you. I'm talking about family, but it can be friend or it can be a professional, someone that you have trust in and maybe that you paid, but he's there actually by your side in your recovery journey. Such as many people, right? So having this specific person by you can help you actually visualize things and see things in a rather positive mindset rather than the negative mindset that you may have right now. Because if you're watching this video, this may be because right now you have a negative mindset and you're trying to change this. And actually, I'm proud of you that you're trying to change things on yourself, because if you think about it, there's like maybe 70% of people that are not actively trying to improve themselves. They rather just watch TV every day and do nothing of their life. They just work, go home, watch TV, sleep, and eat, right? But you're part of the 30% that actually tries to improve themselves and actually tries to become someone greater in life. But now, are you going to be part of the 5% that actually take actions? Because it's good to watch videos, it's good to hear things, but you have to take action. So are you going next time to stop yourself from saying something negative and actually change it to something positive? That's upon you, right? I can't do it at your place. You have to by yourself, take the decision to take action. If at this time, the story that I told you, the 8 years old me, didn't actually took action and change my mindset at this time, I wouldn't be the same person today, right? Maybe that I would still have this negative mindset, and I won't be the person that I reached today. And in further in my life, I may not even be as great as I thought I was going to be, right? All because of this little mindset shift when I was younger. But I'm asking of you right now, at this present moment, to do the same, just so you can become a greater person and a better person for yourself right now and for your future kids, for your future girl. On that, take care of yourself. Mwah.